Thank you very much. Rahim Rashidi from Kurdistan TV. Do you think Iran has positive role on the Middle East? If yes, every single day we see Qasem Soleimani is everywhere. Maybe he won't just take the selfie. And he was in Kirkuk before October 16. And CIA director and Iranian official media was confirming. But I want to say, U.S. strategy is not clear in the region. And Shia militia terrorist group and Abu Mahdi Mohandes, Qasem Soleimani, Hezbollah groups, they were used U.S. weapon to attack Kurdistan, to attack Peshmerga, U.S. ally in the region. Thank you.
About the Iranian policy in the region, my friend, look at what, if you have any respect for the legal governments and officials in the region. If you don't like them, this is another issue. But Iraq has a legal government, legitimate government, and this government has a prime minister who publicly said without Iranian support, interference, and help, Baghdad would have collapsed. Officially, Iran is invited by Iraqi government to go to Iraq to fight against ISIS. This is why the US is in Iraq, why the US is in different countries in the region, because it's invited by the governments. Bahrain has invited the US, Saudi Arabia has invited the US. Iraqi government has invited the US. Based on the Iraqi government invitation, the US government is there, the US troops are there, Iranians are there. It is not interference. It is responding positively to a neighbor to fight terrorism. And this is Kirkuk, Qasem Soleimani, it is not secret. Qasem is leading in Syria and Iraq forces against ISIS. And without his help, I told you when you say about Kurdistan, Barzani was the president of Kurdistan who said without Iran, Erbil would have collapsed. If you are Kurd, you should thank Iran. It is the prime minister of Iraq. If ISIS has been eradicated from Iraq and Syria, and they have been defeated, Qasem clearly played very, very important role. Russia played a key role in Syria, definitely. Russia was invited by Syrian government. That's why Russia is there. Syrian government invited Iran. That's why Iran is there. I am asking about those countries who went to Syria, interfered without invitation of Syrian government. Syrian government is a legal government, has ambassador in the United Nations, and up to today is the legal government of Syria. Those countries who intervened without the invitation of Syrian government should be questioned, not Iranians who were invited and who fought against terrorism and who were able to, with Russia and the other forces, including Hezbollah, to eradicate ISIS. If you are angry and about eradicating ISIS, I'm really sorry for you.
How do you describe your relationship with Al-Qaeda?
Al-Qaeda, this is a fake, my friend.
You were ambassador in Germany, and what happened for Iranian Kurdish leader, Dr. Sharaf Kandi? That is not propaganda. The German court, Mykonos court, decided your government planning and has decided to kill many Iranians.
If I know better than you the German court decision, I believe you have read the paper, I have read the verdict. If you really know anything about this case, first of all, here is not to discuss about this case, first of all. It means you have shortage to respond to the other questions. Now you have diverted to another issue. But the German court verdict is just one page, condemning the 4 people to prison. There is attachment explaining the history in about more than 100 pages. It is not verdict. This is attachment explaining the history of Kurdistan of Iraq. Those like Sharaf Kandi, who has been after independence of Kurdistan, disintegration of Iran, like the disintegration of Kurds in Turkey, disintegration of Kurds in Iraq. This has been the same for Iran, and Iran has been fighting for 40 years to keep its territorial integrity. However, when the court judge named 3 Iranian officials in the attachment, immediately the general prosecutor of Germany in 24 hours published official statement saying bringing the name of Iranian official in the attachment is illegal, illegitimate, and no base. It is the German government statement. If you don't know these issues, go to read my book, Iran and Europe. I have brought every document about these issues.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you very much for the questions.